Good morning, everybody. It is 8 a.m., January 24th, Monday, the start of a new week. Got a few things to do today, but I just thought I'd get some music in before I start to get distracted. And I thought I would go and visit another Japanese artist that I had the pleasure of working with. I've scrawled out a few copious notes here for you. His name is Hiroyuki Matsuda, and we did an album called The Two of Us in 1992. This was produced by Hiroyuki himself and engineered by John Bavin, Doug Michaels, and Kazumi Yanagi, and we recorded it at Studio 56 here in Los Angeles. I tried to pull up, I checked Wikipedia and all kinds of stuff, and it's very vague on his history. He did 2 albums. This was his first. I'm sure there's information to be found somewhere, but I've been digging around this morning and unable to come up with really anything. But it's a really a nice album and a great team of players, the LA kind of A-team on it. So I'm going to play just a couple of pieces of music for you here. The first one is the title track to the album called Two of Us, and it was written by Yui Nishiwaki and Hiroyuki Matsuda. It's myself and on bass, John J.R. Robinson, J.R. on drums. Of course, Dean Parks on acoustic and electric guitar, Robbie Buchanan on keyboards, and Jay Leach on mandolin, and it's credited as the DC Strings. Nothing more specific on who was comprised of the DC Strings. But I'll just go ahead, let me play you some songs. This is it's always fun just to introduce other artists from other countries that otherwise we might not be able to find over here. You know, they don't get the airplay. Certainly it's a difficult thing in America that if you're not singing in English, it's kind of negates you being a part of the scene. Yet in your home countries, be it anywhere from Greece to Afghanistan to Chile to Japan, I mean, you can be a massive star, lots of record sales and everything. So that's one of the downfalls, but that's also one of the beauties of the internet. Is it used to be very hard to discover world music, and now it's right at your fingertips. So enjoy. So this is called Two of Us, and it's Hiroyuki Matsuda.
空が君の寝顔を包み込んでゆくこんなにそばにいるけれどまだ遠い眠れないまま迷う闇で気づいたことは握りしめた手のなくせない温かさどこにも行かないここにいたいこの気持ちだけが二人見た夢悲しいことにあとどれだけ触れていたら誰も傷つけず生きてゆく愛を知る だろうどんなに涙が溢れようと守りたいものは二人見た夢二人見た夢
So that is Two of Us, the title track to the album. People have also been writing in going, boy, because some of the tracks just sound amazing on here on the channel, and other ones don't quite sound. I'm really at the mercy of YouTube. However, the fidelity that's coming through YouTube, how it's been downloaded, my process never changes. I mean, it's as simple as it is, where I'm sitting here looking, I'm talking, you and me, into my iPhone, and just to my left over here is a Bose speaker plugged into my laptop, which is, playing YouTube. That's it. There's no mixing board or anything like that. So it's kind of what we get is what we get with those downloads. Okay, another tune here. This is called Monochrome Melody. And it was written, the last tune, the two of us, was Yui Nishiwaki and Hiroyuki Matsuda wrote that song. This one, Monochrome Melody, was written by Goro Matsui and Hiroyuki Matsuda. And it's myself and John Robinson again, and Dean Parks and Robbie Buchanan, Michiko Hill and Tadayoshi Mizukawa on keyboards. I think it's dominantly Robbie Buchanan, but there's like programming and stuff like that. So here we go. This is Monochrome Melody. Start it over. It shouldn't have these glitches in. I don't know what the problem is.
しこのまま歩こう波の音響く近くまで昔見た夢の続きにたどり着くような気持ちになるから言葉はただ途切れ途切れ胸を締め付ける二度と来ない夏の風に二人揺れながら今何も打ち明けられずに別れたら何が変わるだろうそれぞれに出会う誰かが寂しさを埋めてしまうかもしれない思い詰めた気持ちだけが愛と呼べるのに過ぎてしまう時間ばかり悔やんでいなんてずっと君を好きだったよいつもどんな時も悩みながら迷いながら見つめていたんだよだけど君がずっと遠くなってゆく気がして言い出せない言い出せないもどかしさのまま夕闇が消してしまう抱きしめたい吐息の色さえ触れる夏の風はいつもモノクロのメロディー君のことを見つめているんだよ言葉よりも心ばかり愛を急ぐけれど言い出せない言い出せないもどかしさのままずっと君を好きだったよいつもどんな時も悩みながら迷いながら見つめていたんだよずっと君と歩きたいよいつもどんな時も言い出せない言い出せないもどかしさのまま触れる夏の風はいつもモノクロのメロディー君のことを見つめているんだよ
All these tracks are on Frankenstein. It's sitting right yonder, right there on my shoulder. I really just have always loved when I've had opportunities to work with artists from other countries. I can't emphasize that enough. I mean, it's interesting just to hear, their spin on most of it's pop music, and but just when you go from Japan to Italy to Germany to Scandinavia, Middle East, it's always fascinated me. I'm appreciative of that aspect of what I've been able to do, is being a part of so many different cultures of music. So here's one more. This is called Hello, and it was written again by Yui Nishiwaki and Hiroyuki Matsuda. Hiroyuki, I'm sorry, I pronounced that wrong, Matsuda. And it's myself and John Robinson on drums, Dean Parks on guitar, Robbie Buchanan on keyboards. Background singers are Gary Falcone, the great Mike Finnegan, who we just lost this past year, just heartbreaking, and Donnie Gerard. And they're all on background vocals. So again, this is called Two of Us from 1992, and it's Hiroyuki Matsuda is the artist on this. So here we go. This is Hello.
If you want to eat healthy and feel your...
I am sorry, god damn. It's always kind of interesting to me. So many of the artists that I've worked with that are from other countries, they do come to LA to do their recording. On occasion, we've done projects overseas. When I worked with Veronique Sanson, we cut some of her stuff here in Los Angeles, but we did other albums in Paris. But for the most part, I think most of them like the idea of taking a trip and coming to LA and recording with the LA teams. And it's pretty cool because they get a nice vacation out of it and get to be somewhere else where they can just focus on their music and not be distracted. A lot of times when you're recording on your home turf, there's a lot of distractions from home or people stopping by the studio, and they come here and they can just really lock down in the studio and get their work done. So that is that. Hiroyuki Matsuda. And the album is the two of us from 1992. Before I go today, I also wanted to acknowledge the passing of Don Wilson, who was one of the founding members of the great band The Ventures. Got to remember back in high school, every band I was ever in, we would try to play Ventures songs. So, excuse me. So it's another icon that we've lost here. They've been going so quickly. It's really, really heartbreaking to see. The memoriam at the end of these couple of years is going to be pretty staggering, the amount of people this industry's lost. But their contributions are deep and profound, and certainly the Ventures have had their place in history, and they would go, I think for decades now. They worked in Japan all the time. They were like kings over in Japan. It was really wonderful that they had. There's a loyalty by audiences in Japan that's pretty hard to match anywhere else in the world, I think. I go to the music stores in Japan and I can still find the section in their bins. Here you can't find it unless you're in a second-hand store or eBay or something like that. So that's that for today. I don't know where I'm going tomorrow. We'll find out. But as of right now, I'm going to get going here, and I'm going to go wake the puppies up and get them breakfast and start their day. Maybe take them for a little walk. So thoughts are there with all the workers, all the healthcare especially. And this is so rampant at this point. But please know that if you are vaccinated and you are boosted, the odds of this variant having a major effect on you is so minimalized that it's staggering that people still won't do it. Yet they'll put themselves at death's door not to get a shot. It's unbelievable. So, thank you to all the workers, though. You've gone so far beyond anything you ever conceived was going to be happening here, and your still daily diligence is to be honored. So, thank you so much, and I will see everybody tomorrow. I've got some things going on that I'll tell you about later once everything is firmed up. But for now, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.